Back here at Farmfest 2017 at the Gilfillan Estates, day one, and I'm with Karin Schaefer, Executive Director of the Minnesota Beef Council. How's it going?
It's going great. How are you doing, Dustin?
Doing well. So, of course, out here with the beef sandwiches at the beef tent, everybody's coming by. You already got a full house out here, getting everybody served up and getting them a meal, right?
Yeah, the cattlemen do a fantastic job. It's actually a sliced roast beef sandwich that they serve on a bun. So sometimes, you know, people pay extra for buns. I know at other booths they charge extra. But then they also sell ice cream from Schwann's. They have sodas, waters, and then chips too. So it's a great meal deal for $10.
So I understand you got some information for us from the Beef Council, some new information for us.
Yeah, so the Minnesota Beef Council is has literature and different resources out here for people that are attending, whether they're people that are producing beef and want to know what we're doing with their checkoff investment. We have a lot of great examples of some of the work that we're doing, and then we also have great recipes and information for just people that want to consume beef and understand how to cook it properly and make sure that they're getting the best value out of beef that they can.
So when they come into this tent and are standing in line to get that meal, there's lots of different information and informative spots out there. What kind of things are they seeing? What kind of things are they learning out here?
So one of the big things we have, it's August, it's hot, we're still grilling. In Minnesota we love to grill until we absolutely can't anymore, and some people that's all winter long. So we have great recipes, me too, great recipes for grilling different cuts, and often cuts that maybe we didn't think about before. Everyone knows how to grill a great ribeye, a strip steak, tenderloin, but there's a lot of underutilized cuts that are maybe more affordable, and they may take a little marination or a little tenderizing in order to get that great steak quality experience like some of those other cuts that I mentioned. But if done right, they can be a tremendous eating experience and a great value if you're entertaining a large crowd. We also have resources available for beef quality assurance. So so many producers go through that training and get certified, but sometimes it's great to have refreshers. We have shoot side posters to kind of talk about animal handling and animal care when new employees maybe come on to farms and are helping during special times like vaccinations and dehorning and some of those working cattle stages. And then we also have just information for producers about what we're doing with their checkoff investment and some of the returns that we're proving to give to farmers.
And so you talk about BQA. For some of those people that might be watching this video and going, what's BQA? What is the beef quality assurance? What does it mean? Kind of tell those people, those consumers, what this means and what you're getting out of this as producers.
Yeah, it's actually, the Beef Quality Assurance Program is a program that was started by producers for producers, so it's a voluntary program. It's not government mandated, but producers choose to get continued training and make sure that they're handling those animals to the best of their ability. Through the course of the Beef Quality Assurance Program, there have been different audits that have been taking place to see if the measurements that we're teaching and the lessons that we're teaching farmers are improving the meat quality. And we just actually heard word out in Denver here a couple weeks ago that in fact we've made another huge leap since the last 5 years when we've studied this, and animals are coming in with better carcass quality, less bruising, less injection site lesions. So farmers are doing a better job because we're seeing such a growth in this program. So it's a way for us to make sure that all of our producers are producing the same quality product with the same training, but at the same time ensuring that consumers have that confidence that these producers are making sure that they're doing things to the best of their ability and based on scientific evidence that we can dictate how that carcass is yielding, and then also how those animals are being cared for in the live market.
Now, looking ahead a little bit, we know we have Farmfest right now, a big beginning of the month, and then towards the end of the month we have the state fair. Lots of things to keep you guys busy. What kind of things are you guys doing to get that message out about beef?
Well, this is a busy time. August is the busiest. I was just visiting with some of our employees, and it seems like every weekend we're running in different directions. But we start the 12 Days of Grilling, which is a program that we do with Twin Cities Live on Channel 5 in the Twin Cities market, and it airs for 12 consecutive days, and we talk about all different aspects of grilling. So we have different spokespeople that will be on that program talking about different cuts, different recipes, different innovative ways to grill and think about it differently. Then we're also gearing up for the Minnesota State Fair, which is a huge event for us. Obviously, almost 2 million people come to the Minnesota State Fair. We are located in the dairy building, which is where the butterheads are, so everyone wants to stop and see the butterheads and get their milkshake, and they come along over to us and get some recipes and information about how beef is healthy. This year we're giving away sunglasses at our booth, so if anyone is at the Minnesota State Fair, we are in the dairy building, and ask a few good questions and do a little interaction with us, and you'll earn some great, really trendy sunglasses to take home.
Sounds good. Well, Karin, I thank you very much for taking the time to visit with us here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that's Karin Schaefer, Executive Director of the Minnesota Beef Council here from Farmfest 2017 at the Gilthorne Estates. I want to thank our sponsors who make this possible, including Farmers Union Industries as the primary sponsor today. Also, we have Farmers Union Industries, Ag Country Farm Credit Services, Integrity Bank Plus, El Paso and Walnut Grove, Oberlin Accounting Office, Estebo Frank Munschauer and Geis Limited, Cardall Insurance Agency, and the Wanda State Bank. From the Gilthorne Estates, between Redwood and Morgan, I'm going to keep her strictly on the radio from now on. This is Dustin for KLGR.